some things that seem impossible might actually be true. It helps to have someone to confirm that what we're seeing or what we're thinking is actually true. When we lived in Dryden, um, there were the maintenance men from Beaver Lake. They would take the garbage to the dump in the truck and the pickup truck. And so one week there were two single men there on maintenance, and they made the dump run. They took the garbage to the dump. When they came back, they came into my office and they said, um, "We have a question." All right, what's your question? They said, "Are there ostriches in northwestern Ontario?" I said, "Well, why do you ask? Not usually there aren't." And they said, "Well, we were going to the dump, and along Highway 601, we saw an ostrich running along the highway." And the man who was driving, he said, "I saw it, and I thought that can't be. Like, I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing." But he said, "I looked at the other man in the truck, and he was looking at it too." And I said, "Are you seeing what I'm seeing?" And he said, "I don't know. What are you seeing?" And he said, "I'm seeing an ostrich." He said, "Neither one of us wanted to say what we were actually seeing, but we both agreed we had seen an ostrich, and it ran off into the bush." He said, "We talked about it. We weren't sure if we wanted to come back and tell anybody that we had seen an ostrich, but we thought we'd ask you if there are actually any ostriches around here." I said, "Well, actually, you didn't imagine it. There's a game farm about maybe 2 miles from the dump, and he has ostriches. And so probably one of his ostriches escaped, and that's what you saw running along Highway 601. But ostriches do not live here normally, but probably one of his escaped, and that's what you saw running along Highway 61, 601. So yes, it is possible that you saw an ostrich in northwestern Ontario running along beside the highway. So sometimes things may seem impossible, but they're actually not. And but it does help to have somebody else who's seen the same thing or knows for sure, can confirm that something that seems impossible, is it really real? Is it really happening?